Welcome to Into the Desert, where we discuss relevant issues with respect and without finger-pointing. I'm Larissa Munz.
I'm Elgin Hushbeck.
We're still getting started here, so please like and subscribe. And if you'd like to continue the conversation, or if you have any questions, please comment down below. Are you open-minded? The history of science is full of examples of reasonable people rejecting a theory that would later turn out to be correct. Often, these rejections were not based on evidence. The evidence given by supporters was both clear and definitive. They also had the added benefit that they were correct. We look back on it now with amazement. What else did their critics want? In the early 19th century, Ignaz Semmelweis demonstrated huge reductions in mortality if doctors would just wash their hands. In the mid-19th century, John Snow showed a 1-to-1 correlation between those who contracted cholera in an area and a particular pump in London. In the mid-1990s, Frank Marshall and Robin Warren showed not only a clear link between ulcers and Helicobacter pylori, but a cure. Yet, the experts of their day rejected their theories. These authorities were men of science, open to the science of their day, a science with new ideas making great progress and rapidly developing. Still, while they may have had an open mind to the new science, they were not open-minded to being wrong. Being closed-minded about our own errors is a problem in many disputes. Making this worse is that it is often not the various sides are wrong, but they only have part of the truth. Time and time again, we have seen how reality is complex, and more complex than our views of it. In taking sides, we also become invested in our choice. Frank Marshall and Robin Warren tried to counter the belief that ulcers were caused by stress. There are stress-induced ulcers, yet they are not the only ones. The earlier studies showing a link between stress and ulcers did not take into account all the complexities. Those doctors thought they already had the truth, and so rejected the work of Marshall and Warren. Understanding all the complexity involved in a given issue and dispassionate objectivity does not come easy. It usually takes a lot of concerted effort. The rewards are a better understanding of the situation. Only once the truth of a situation is understood can the issues of what, if anything, should be done be accurately assessed. Only then can we develop a nuanced position taking into account all the various complexity. The hardest of all can be communicating complex and nuanced positions to someone fixated on only part of the story. Consider an accident and its causes. 2 cars crash in an intersection. The question of who is at fault can be very contentious and, at times, difficult to sort out. The similar but different question of what happened to cause the accident, while still difficult, can be far easier. And to accurately assess blame, you must know what happened. Yet many skip the assessment and jump straight to blame. It is also a problem with many political disputes. Rather than focusing on what happened, the various sides seek to either place or avoid blame. A good attitude is to take ideas as possibilities to play with, not uncontestable truths to be defended at all costs. There will certainly be some beliefs worth defending, but we can take an open-minded approach to their range and extent. As such, a good question to ask is, what if they are right? Phrased more dangerously, what if I am wrong? Many people do not like to even think about this possibility, at least not on the beliefs they hold dear. Seriously asking such questions is the first step towards truly being open-minded. Thank you for listening to Into the Desert, exploring the wilderness of thoughts. Don't forget to like and subscribe and put your comments below. Remember, be civil. We want to foster discussion and not division.